your first campaign, click on the campaign button within the selected business profile. The first question posed by Peasy, it's your campaign objective. Please bear in mind that any campaign can have only one singular objective. A campaign can either achieve more reach, for example, or more conversion, but it cannot achieve both at the same time. For example, if your objective is conversion, you want people to click on the ad and buy, then the ad will not be shown to people who will watch the video but will not buy. So very naturally, you have a lot of conversion but very little reach, because those people who merely watch but don't buy will be excluded from your campaign. Peasy at the moment being support 5 different objectives. Reach an impression. Choose this objective if you are striving to achieve brand awareness and brand recall. You want a lot of people to see your ad and to see it repetitively so that they remember your brand. Clicks. If you want people, after looking at your ad, to click on your ad. Now, this click does not necessarily mean click to visit your website or click to perform a certain action. Merely click. So they could be clicking to comment on your ads. They could be clicking to like on your content of your ads. They could be clicking just to play the video. So if you want clicks, choose click as your objective. Among all the 5 different campaign objectives, reach and click have the least technical requirement. Anyone who have a valid Facebook ad account or a Google ad account can run a reach and click campaign, provided you have a website, of course. You do not need a pixel compared to what a traffic conversion campaign requires. Traffic and conversion campaign, in order for you to run a traffic and conversion campaign, you need to have a Facebook pixel with events implemented on your website. So the difference between a traffic and a click campaign is that traffic is measured when someone click on your ad, land on your website, and stay on your website for at least 3 seconds. That is the difference between a click and a traffic. So when you drive or when you buy a traffic campaign, you get a lot of visitors on your website. When you buy a click campaign, you might get a lot of click, you might not necessarily get visitors. If you are running a messenger campaign, a Facebook messenger campaign, you can also choose this objective, where the objective will be to get as many people to respond to your Facebook messenger. So this objective can be used for both traffic and reply. If you have a pixel with event implemented in your website, for example, if you have an e-commerce website and you want a campaign that drive people to perform certain action, for example, either to register their details on your website, or to add products into the shopping basket, or to initiate checkout, or to perform any action within your website, use the conversion campaign. The conversion campaign have to be used carefully. Facebook advise that minimum, on a bare minimum, you must have at least 50 events per week in order to create a conversion campaign. Meaning, if you want to create an add to cart campaign, you want people to go to your website and add products into your cart, at the bare minimum, you need minimum 50 add to cart event per week. This is because Facebook AI, like any AI, requires data to learn. If there isn't at least 50 events, there isn't sufficient data for the AI to learn. And this is the most popular and most common campaign objective, engagement. If you want people to like your post, to share your post, to comment on your post, or to watch your video and click on it, use the engagement campaign. The difference between the engagement campaign and the click campaign is that the click campaign always drive destination URL to a website. meaning when I click on the call to action button within the ad, I will always land on a website. The engagement campaign, on the other hand, when I click on the button, it will land on my Facebook post or Facebook page. So if you have a website, use the click campaign. If you do not have a website, use the engagement campaign. Next is a lead campaign. This is most effective if you merely want registration. You want someone to register their details or for them to register their interest. For example, if you are a property company, if you are an insurance company and you want to acquire leads, use this campaign. So what will happen is that they will see an ad. When they click on that ad, immediately a Facebook lead form would appear. So they do not need to leave Facebook or go to a website. They can fill in their details within Facebook immediately, and those details will be sent to you. So use a lead campaign if your objective is to generate lead. But bear in mind, a lead campaign requires that you must at least have a Facebook lead form created.